Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to the Front Line with Joe and Joe, Joe Pasillo and Joe Rossinello. And once more, let us go into the breach. Joe, not for nothing, Ice Cube's going to get himself disinvited to the barbecue if he keeps talking like this. Let's play the clip.
I created a document called The Contract with Black America that spelled out a lot of different issues that we believe were the reason why it was so much unrest after George Floyd was killed. And I released the document, and everybody wanted to talk to me. The Republicans asked to talk to me, and the Democrats. I went to talk to both of them about the contract. The Republicans asked, could they implement some things from the contract into their proposal. And I said the document was open for anybody to use in any way they desired. So if they just want to use it as educational purposes, they could. They wanted to add more, paragraphs or more ideas to it, they could. They wanted to use it to get a law change, they could. So I didn't mind them using it. I met with the Democrats. The Democrats said, we like 90% of what's in there, and we'll talk to you after the election about it.
There's like a stigma amongst like the African American community to like Republicans and stuff like that.
I don't know what's going on in the African American community when it comes to that. You know what I mean? Like, Black people have supported Democrats, overwhelmingly for 50, 60 years. And nothing has changed. So something's got to change.
Speaking the truth, Joe, I'm dying to hear your comments.
Dude, that's taboo. Taboo. Can't say those things. I agree with you. He is.
Is he an Uncle Tom? Is he an Uncle? Because they call Clarence
Thomas.
Thomas.
He'll be called an Uncle Tom for that.
He votes Republican. And as an influencer, because that's what Ice Cube is. Let's face it, whether you like him or not, Ice Cube is an influencer. People listen to what he has to say. And he can influence Black men in the inner city to go vote Republican. You know that, right? He's a threat to the Black liberal establishment is what he is.
Let me first say this. What he put forth, because he offered it to both parties, is just an American idea. I don't even want to call it a Black idea. Right. He said, listen, I have a platform. I wrote this. You could read it. Republicans, Democrats, you could read it. And if it can help the Black populace of America, use it. That's not a political position. That is, if you ask me, a sincere position, and that is a no-no, because he is an influencer. And that shows how disingenuous the people who say that they're for X or Y or Z actually are.
Right. Why wait till after the election?
Because he can influence them.
Right.
That's why.
It's always a game.
You can't see that, guys. People out there, I don't know what you're looking at.
Listen, Ice Cube represents the raising of the consciousness of the Black male American mind. Okay? We don't agree with Ice Cube here at the Front Line with Joe and Joe. I'm sure on many things. I bet you there's a few things we do agree with. I'd love to have him on the show and chat with him for about an hour. We're all normal guys. We're born in Newark, New Jersey. All right, he's born in Compton. So we could speak the same language. He is a threat to the establishment because his consciousness is being raised. And you heard what he said. We've been voting for Democrats for all this time, and nothing has changed. That's a powerful statement, Joe. I got to give you the final word.
Ultimately, Joe, truth has nothing to do with it. Ultimately, trying to be sincere and helping people has nothing to do with it. It has everything to do with power. And the power levers are being pulled. And here's what people have to realize. They don't represent you. I'm not just talking about the Democrats. Our government This man is above the fray. He's worth millions and millions of dollars. He doesn't have to do this,
Right.
yet he is. I got news for you. Has your life improved, whether you voted for a Republican or a Democrat? How has your life improved? What do you see that's going on? To me, there's a disconnect. Our country is off the rails, and he's trying, Joe Pasillo, to bring it back on the rails. Kudos to him. We need more people like him.
Absolutely. Ice Cube, if you're listening to this video, DM me on Twitter and we'll have you on the show and we'll mix it up and we'll get in a whole lot of trouble. So we love you, brother. And yeah, keep, as Joe and I are trying to do on a more general level, we need to raise the consciousness of the American people to fight against the corruption in both parties. So maybe we could get back to some semblance of sanity in this country. Thanks for following us at the Frontline with Joe and Joe. If you're watching this video on Twitter, please share it. Follow us, please, and anywhere else. Hit the button